Okay, perfect. Okay, so tonight I just wanted to go over working to Emerald and then how you can just continue to duplicate that to get to Diamond. So, and of course, as soon as I start talking, the baby is up and walking around, but that's all right. I know we talk a lot about not focusing on rank and just, helping others with their fitness and their wellness and building your own team. But here's the thing. We have been given this awesome opportunity. Just hold on. We've been given this awesome opportunity to help other people and to keep ourselves motivated with our fitness and wellness, but to also be able to make money and support our families doing it and to help our team in turn do that for themselves. So it's really kind of an awesome thing to be able to do that and to share that, not only with you, but also with your team. So I know there's a lot of newer coaches on the call, but even if you've been a coach for a while and you're still working toward that, Linda, I muted you, but if you have a question, just unmute and ask it. But I think it's super helpful to go over this no matter what, because I know I've been Emerald for a while and I've really been shooting for Diamond. And the best thing I can just do is try to duplicate, going Emerald. So I just want to talk about that a little bit. So when you become an Emerald coach, then you not only have the opportunity of your commission sales, but also the bonuses. And we've talked about Success Club and how that works. Success Club is a recognition system. It is also, so like Tabitha and Jamie just went to Mexico and had their entire trip paid for, and Success Club is why. They got $10 for each point they earned all year, and that paid for their trip. So that's pretty awesome, and that's a pretty amazing gift that the company gives us. So that all happens as you continue to grow your business. And when you hit Emerald, that's when you see those bonuses start happening too. So, and we'll do that at team training. We'll get into how all that works at team training, but just to give you guys a little bit of an example is, as your volume builds and as you help new people, you're going to team cycle bonus. And that is where, at the beginning when you're a coach, you make a lot of your money off commission, but then when you've really built a huge team, most of your money is going to come from those bonuses. And we'll learn all about that at our next team training. And Tabitha was just talking about that tonight. We're going to, she's going to pick a date here pretty soon and have a training at her house where we will have probably about 45 minutes or so of team training, but then the rest of the night is just a nice social time to get together and to talk. So look for that coming out. But to be an Emerald coach, you need one coach on each of your legs. So as a coach, you have two legs, just like we have two legs, I guess, as a human being. I don't know why they did it that way, but that's why. So you have two legs, and then you have a left leg and a right leg. And to become Emerald, you have to have a coach on each leg. So my suggestion, and this is how I went Emerald, as I started helping more people and adding them to my challenge groups, I just reached out to my rock stars and to the people that really were focusing on being consistent with their own health and wellness, or who really needed help with their accountability. For me, it was huge. Like the accountability part of becoming a coach for my own fitness was huge. So I just reached out to those people and I said, hey, would you be interested in this opportunity at all? I think you would be amazing. We all know why we love the people on our team, because of, whatever it is that you love about them. You're just going to tell them that, and you're going to say, hey, I would love it if you would join me. Like, it was so funny now that I just see Lynn pop on. So I was listening to this video one day, and it was about growing your team and being a leader and whatever. And for some reason, I'm sure God just put her on my heart. I was like, I need to message Lynn. Like, right this second. Like, I just stopped what I was doing and I just messaged her. I'm like, listen, you're so consistent. You've been with me now for over a year. Like, let's do this together. Like, I really think that you will be an amazing coach. So I think if you just share with your awesome customers and challengers what's on your heart and how you feel about them, and invite them to this business, that is a great place to start. And I know, we talk about invites, and, that's its own thing, inviting to your challenge group. But really, inviting to the business is no different. It's something we should be doing consistently, and it's something that we should be offering people because we know it's an awesome opportunity. So that is my suggestion to you, is to be inviting to the business just like you're inviting to your challenge groups. And once you're reaching out to all those people, even if they're saying to you, I'm not really ready, I'd really like to get through a program first. Okay, we can respect that. But let them know you don't have to get through a program first. Like, you're doing amazing. I appreciate you being there and being in our groups. You can do this now. Like me, myself, when I started coaching, I thought maybe I was through one round of the 21-day fix. And I just knew when Tabitha invited me, I just felt like, yes, I want to do this. And I started out as a discount coach. So that's something you can offer people as well. It doesn't have to, if they're truly not ready to jump in with you on a builder's level, that's okay. We can meet people where they're at. I want to meet my team where they're at. I think it's always important to push people and to instill in them that confidence that they are amazing and can do whatever they set their mind to. But we also want to, be respectful and meet them where they're at. And a discount coach is a perfect opportunity to save some money on your Shakeology every month. And also, hey, Barrett. And also to get 25% off anything else they might want to try. So that is also a way to encourage people to join your team. And then you can still add them to our team page, invite them to the calls. We have a great video that is available to you that Tabitha and Jamie and a friend of ours, a fellow coach, Wendy, did. And we all just shared a little bit about why we love coaching. And I think I sent that to Jennifer and Lynn. Lynn, I'm not sure, but Jennifer, you watched it. And it's just each our little is each our own way to share about the coaching opportunity and what we love about it. So that would be a good one for you guys to share too, until you maybe felt led to make your own video. But those are all things you can send to people that I think we have that up in the team page somewhere. If not, we'll get it loaded up, because that's a great way for you to share just a little bit of information, and people can watch that and you can check back in with them. So as you're inviting to the business, just share with people why you're excited about it. Why did you do it? And for me, it's okay to say that. I started doing this as a discount coach because that's where I felt comfortable. But then as I started to really see what this company offered for my health and my wellness, I just wanted to jump in and do this. So some people are going to start off like that, and some people are going to be like Tabitha or be like Jennifer, where she's like, no, I'm ready to build. Like, I want to do this. I want to jump in and do this as a business. And that's great too. Like I said, you just need to meet people where they're at. But the best way is to just keep inviting. And I know it seems like we're always throwing that at you, but honestly, you are going to get a few people that are going to reach out to you because they see what you're doing and they see how awesome you are. And you are going to get a couple people that are going to reach out to you. But for the most part, we have to reach out to others and just share with them the amazing opportunity that we have. So another thing I want to mention is signing up your spouse. So like I said, you're going to talk to people that are doing amazing and would maybe benefit from the discount, or people that love their Shakeology and just want to have it every month. Why not get the discount on it, you know? So those are people that you're going to be inviting. But if you are really close to Emerald and you really want to hit it, you can sign your spouse up underneath of you. I kind of did things a little backwards because I was like, I want to get the best deal ever. So I actually built my business under my husband's name because he is a veteran, and we all know we have that $15 a month coach fee, and that fee is waived if you're military. So that's always another, another opportunity that you can present to people too. So I actually built my business under him, but then I signed myself up under him because number one, we were going through enough product that it made sense to go ahead and sign myself up. But then that just strengthened my foundation as an Emerald. And then I have complete control over my standing as an Emerald, and then I can build myself, or you can build your spouse to Emerald too. So that means, hey, and he's pulling toilet paper all over the floor. Isn't that great? So you have yourself, you're signed up as a coach, you have 2 discount coaches under you or a builder or whatever it might be, but then you sign your spouse up, and I wish I could just show you guys this. And then your spouse, you have complete control of building them as well. So you can build your spouse to Emerald. So that can really help you even get to Diamond. So, that's always something that you can do. So maybe you don't go through Shakeology. Maybe your husband or wife or whatever isn't drinking it as consistently as you are. And that's okay. If you want to sign yourself up as a coach and get the fee waived, that $30 fee waived, then I would really encourage you to try the performance line, or try some of the Shakeology boosts. So, and after that, it only takes 50 PV point value a month, which is roughly $50, to stay active as a coach. So, the Shakeology boosts are a great option. The performance line is a great option, especially you 80-day people are probably, that recover becomes like oxygen because you just don't want to be sore. So I think that those are a couple good options. Does that make sense to you guys? I'm sorry, I got so distracted when he was decorating my living room with toilet paper.
Jess, I'm going to chime in here. I just signed up my husband because I already had 2 coaches. I was Emerald, and one of my coaches went inactive. So I was no longer getting team cycle bonuses, which isn't a lot, but it does build up. Mm-hmm. And so I signed up my husband, and I still order the Shakeology through me, but I'm ordering the performance line through him. Instead of me ordering it all myself, there was no point. So I signed him up. I bought the Beachbody bars too under him on his challenge pack just to see about them, and he is loving them. So that's another option.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Tammy.
I'll tell you that I prefer the cherry almond ones over the peanut butter ones. Their peanut butter's a little bland.
I love
just them. A personal.
I'm just looking at my notes here that I'm not ignoring you guys, I swear. Okay. But yes,
so I just wanted to chime in. I had been Emerald, Jess will tell you, because when we went to Super Saturday in January, yes, I had been back to Emerald. I've had a coach that's been on again, off again. So that's what I did. Now, obviously, I'm paying $30 in coach fees, but I took it off on my taxes when I did I've been a coach for almost 2 years. And when Jess said that her accountability for her own program increased dramatically with becoming a coach, I had not stuck to even 21-day fix because I couldn't handle the repetition until I became a coach. And I had people watching me. And you will become accountable. I'm on round 2 of 80-day obsession. Who would have thought I would have been doing that program twice? And I went back to back. So people watch you all the time. They may not say anything to you, but they're watching.
Yes.
So that's just my 2 cents right now. I got to get a kid in the shower. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Tammy. And yeah, that's exactly right, because part of your job as a coach is to share a little bit of your life every day. We kind of talked about that, I think, last week on the call. So, as you're sharing your life, you're sharing your workouts, whether, you're making a post about it every day or you're putting it in your Instagram story or whatever it is that you're doing. People see that, and people see that, hey, she has been doing this for a while, and yeah, look at her consistency. Okay. So it's important to share little pieces of your life like that every day, because it just helps other people see that we're just like them, and I just always truly mean it down to my bones when I say, if I can do this, like, anybody can do this, because I've been fighting my weight since I was like probably right before junior high. I lost a lot of weight in high school, like 80 pounds in a really short period of time. It was super unhealthy. I lost my period. I lost my hair. Wasn't good, and then I put more back on. So I put 100 pounds on after that. So this is something that, has truly, truly changed my life. And even if you don't have a huge transformation story, that doesn't mean that there is not still power in your story of your strength transformation, in your consistency, in your, mental, like, what is this doing for you up here, So, and I said that in the video in our group the other day, like, we need to focus on those things too. And how is being a leader to other people by being a coach, how is that helping you grow? And how is that, helping your family grow? Not just financially, but, your kids are watching you do this. And I just think it's so awesome when they catch on to, like, all the cool things that being a coach does for you and, your family. So anyway, before I forget, to get to Emerald, you just need one coach on each leg, and a discount coach is just the same as a builder as far as rank advancement. So when you get there and you have one coach on each leg, you're just going to focus on duplicating that. You're going to go Emerald again. You're going to focus on getting 2 more coaches, one on each leg. And that's building you and setting you up to Diamond, because Diamond is 4 coaches on each leg, and one coach, one of those 4, has to be Emerald on each leg. So does that make sense? It's just, sometimes it's so confusing talking about that. But, signing up your spouse or even another family member is going to get you there. And then, here's the thing. If for some reason you're not going through the product like you thought you would, once you build yourself to a stable Emerald, you can evaluate whether you need to keep your spouse signed up under you or not. For me, I need to be a polygamist and have more husbands, because I could go through more and more product. I'm not even kidding you. I'm like, I just messaged Tabitha today. I'm like, do you please tell me you have an extra recover, because I am out and I need it ASAP, and I really don't want to wait to order it. So as you start trying some of the supplements, you're going to be like, oh, great, now I'm in love with that too. And that's not a bad thing. It's an awesome thing, because we know this company is so strict about their sourcing and about how they farm and how they make everything, that I just feel like super safe using their products. So it's not a bad thing at all, but it's just, I find I keep going through more and more. So it's really made sense for me to keep myself signed up under Mike. So I think, I'm just looking at my notes, guys, sorry. So I think that's kind of all I wanted to talk about as far as building. My biggest takeaways are, keep inviting to the coaching opportunity like you're inviting to your challenge groups. And don't be afraid to tell people why you think they would be an awesome coach. And it doesn't have to be some big, huge revelation. It can just be, hey, you know, I really appreciate you being there in our group every day. I think that you would be awesome and you could help a lot of people. I just actually reached out to a girl. Well, actually, she reached out to me. Twice she's reached out to me about being in our challenge groups. And she's like, hey, what do I have to do to be a part of your team? And I'm like, oh, you mean like my challenge groups or like my coaching team? And she's like, oh, well, just the challenge groups for now. I don't think I'd be a good coach. And I've heard that from some of you on this call too. I don't think I'd be a good coach. And I'm like, really? I'm like, I don't know. I see an awesome mom and wife. And I think that alone could help you reach a lot of people and help a lot of people. I mean, that's honestly how I feel. So that's just something that it takes, again, stepping outside your comfort zone. But I've seen a lot of changes in my business just being more consistent with inviting to the coaching opportunity. And and just reiterating that, you know, getting excited about it, because this is something that's really been an amazing gift for us. So, you know, inviting, like we're inviting to our challenge groups, you're going to invite, if you hear all of this behind me, I'm sorry. The discount option is a great way if people truly aren't ready to build. It's a great way to say, hey, that's fine. You know, you're drinking Shakeology every month. It really just makes sense for you, you know, to get the discount. So, can you say hi? No? Okay. And then if you do need to, sign up a spouse or a family member, that's a great way to get to Emerald too. And then just think about duplication. Once you go Emerald, you're going to go Emerald again. And you're going to help 2 of your coaches get to Emerald themselves, or you're going to build your spouse to Emerald, and then you're at Diamond. And then a lot more cool stuff happens when you hit Diamond. So, and just so you guys know, Christina Sullins is hosting an Emerald retreat up in Chicago, and to qualify, you have to be Emerald for at least 1 week, I believe. And I think she said just just obviously April now, because this has been going on for a while. But so if you guys are interested, you still have a week. You have to hit Success Club or be Emerald for at least 1 week to qualify to go to the event. So that's something that you can talk to your coach about. I know I've talked to Jennifer about it, and I know I wish if Lynn lived closer, that I would love for her to come with us. And then Nicole just jumped on. I don't know if I've mentioned it to her or not, but I'm muting you, Nicole. Let me know if you have questions. But that is an awesome opportunity for you guys too. So if you're interested at all, reach out to me or reach out to your coach, and we can let you know about that, because you still have a week to qualify for it. And, we could help a lot of people in a week. So that's something to shoot for. And then I know we've talked about Summit, but the sales price for the tickets is only good through the end of this month. So Summit is something that, okay, so how many of us have been to live events? I know Jennifer and myself have been, Tammy's been. It's something that changes you to hear from people and to see what this business has done for people, and just to see the community that we have as coaches with each other and the friendships, and it's just awesome. And it's just something that it's hard to explain unless you've been there and experienced it. So I encourage you to get to a live event whenever you can, but Summit is like 1,000 times better, is what I'm told. I was pregnant my first year as a coach, so I did not go. And last year, my little guy was just so little that I didn't make the trip with him. And this year, it's just non-negotiable. If I have to drag the whole family, we are going to Indy because it's happening. I bought my ticket a year ago, right after Summit when the tickets went on sale for this year's Summit. So I know that it sounds crazy because you're like, oh, I just started doing this. Why should I go? This is going to be something that you'll never forget, and you will learn so much. Even just the live workouts with all those people are so amazing. Streets full of people, just everybody. We're all working out with a super trainer. So that's a lot of fun. And it just really reminds you why you started doing this. And then it just lights your fire to keep helping other people and to keep helping your own team and to just be there as a leader for them. So I really encourage you guys to go if you can make that happen, because the tickets are really good. What are they right now? Does anybody remember? Is it 160 or 180? Tammy, do you remember? Because Tammy can't go, that's right. But I'll have to.
Right now I'm going.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, I have my ticket. I'm still figuring out who's taking care of my children each day of the 4 days because we have to split them apart or split the responsibilities. I think I paid $145, but that was the price back in like January.
Okay,
I want to say it's $165.
Yeah, I think it's $165 now. That would have been a good thing for me to research before the call, guys. My apologies. But yes, I think it's $165. Sorry, I'm almost out of time. Yeah, I have 9 minutes. Okay. So sorry, that totally distracted me. The box popped up and said I was almost out of time. So that's something that's on sale through the end of the month. And we have plenty of rooms. Like, it's really going to be a cheap stay because we can all split, the rooms. I think it's pretty comfortable to stay 4 people to a room, especially when there's not and if there is, that's okay. But if there's not children involved, with all that, I think it's just 4 adults in a room, I think is totally doable, and it will make it very, very affordable. And it's like lickety split to drive there. We've all been driving to Chicago once a quarter for a while now, and I'm just excited it's going to be just a little bit shorter than that. So I really encourage you guys to jump in and come with us if you can. Does anybody have any questions about going Emerald, going Diamond, anything you need clarified about? So if you are coaching, if you're sharing with other people, even as a discount coach, they're going to get their shakes for $100. They're going to have the $15.95 coach fee, but they're going to get the cheaper shipping as well. So really, it's going to end up saving them, what did we figure out, like $20 a month, I think. So that's a great opportunity. And then if you need fitness equipment or whatever, it's so nice to just hop on there and get that at a discount. So those are all things you can be, reaching out and sharing with people. And then just reiterating and encouraging people that, you'll meet them where they're at, and that no matter where they're at, as long as they have that desire to help other people with their fitness and to be accountable to themselves, then that's all you need to start. That is all you need to start and to be an awesome coach. So just reaching out and inviting people to that opportunity, you're going to see some big changes in your business. So I think that's all I have. We do have about 7 minutes left. So if there's anything anybody else wants to talk about or any questions anybody else has, please chime in. I'm just looking and making sure.
The only thing I was going to ask Jess is I just achieved my first Fast Start bonus because I signed my husband up as a coach with his challenge pack. You also get a bonus with that. It's $75, which I'm not sure. Does that include the challenge pack commission you normally would get?
I am not sure about that. I will double check with Tabitha, but I thought it was on top of, but I'll double check with her about that. I'm really not sure.
That's what I thought too, but I couldn't find. So maybe my commission for that will come next week. So between cycling, I cycled twice, and I had my fast start was $103 for this week. So
awesome. Awesome. And think about it too.
It paid for my kids' baseball team.
Perfect. And think about it too. If you're trying to get your own Shakeology paid for, basically helping 3 other people recognize how amazing Shakeology is, that's going to get your Shakeology paid for. So if you can help 3 people with Shakeology every month, then that is going to get yours paid for. And that was my first goal. Honestly, that was my first goal, get it paid for. And I did. And that really helps. I mean, honestly, that really helps getting your product paid for. So, whatever your goals are, like that's something I really would like you guys to do between now and our meeting next week is write down your goals, your coaching goals. And that can still mean being consistent with your workouts and your nutrition. I know that's definitely on my list. But what would that financial goal be for you? Because mine has totally changed. Write down that big, scary financial goal. Write it down. I did. Pay off my house. That's in my goal book. Like, that is in there. So write it down, and then if you guys want to share it next week on the call, we can. It's up to you. I'm not going to make anybody share anything they don't want to, but I just think it helps to write your goals out and to you're putting it out there, you're saying it, and that's going to help you commit to it. So write your goals out. What would you like to see happen? And then, we can help you figure out how to get there. How many people do you need to be reaching out to every day? And another thing you can do is sit down, get a blank piece of paper, write your name at the top and circle it, and then draw 2 lines for each of your legs and draw 4 empty circles and start filling them in with names of people that you think would be awesome additions to your team. And once you fill 2 of those circles, hey, you're at Emerald. And then that's just basically kind of showing you how to shoot for Diamond, if that makes sense. And I can share that. I actually have a picture that I can share on our team page too that kind of will show you what I mean. So that just kind of helps give you a visual of like, hey, where am I at? What's my plan? How do I get there, type of thing. So I think that's all I had, though. I just wanted to talk about Summit at the end to remind everybody, since I think it's going to be too late by the time we get on the call next week. I think next Monday will be the last day to buy those tickets, so you definitely want to think about it this next week. Hey, can you tell them all bye? Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on. This was recorded, so I will upload it to YouTube and tell them bye. I'll upload it to YouTube and post it in the page for those of you who weren't able to jump on right away or even jump on at all. So unless you guys have any other questions, you got a couple minutes left. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
You're silly.